Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Cancer, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the divine messenger, the one that sort of shows us the way to our best life. Right, the one that shows us the way to our paradise, to kind of our purpose, to our destiny. Right, this represents the full moon or the waxing moon. Right, the widening of the psychic aperture, the perception, the psychic perception. Right, where we're taking in the subtle details of things. We're realizing that things are not as they appear. We're getting that revelation. Right, of the true nature of reality, the true nature of a situation for you. And just so happens that the moon rules the sign of Cancer. So I think this is a very important time for you where you're seeing things more clearly. You're seeing things through a more spiritual lens. Right. I think your intuition is on point. You're somebody that probably connects very well with other people in that intuitive way. Maybe you're not so good with words, but you're good with feelings. You're good with vibes. Yeah. You probably consider yourself to be a little bit psychic, very intuitive. Maybe you're even a bit of a medium or something along those lines. Okay. Let's put this card into a little bit of context and let's see what's going on in your life right now. You have a 9 of Pentacles, an 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. There is your superpower card, the Chariot card. So not only do you have the Cancer power card, but you also have the moon. You are really in your best energy right now. And you've got a 10 of Pentacles. We went from a 9 to a 10. I think you're getting very close to your best life. You're getting very close to the goal of your life, you know. But the way I look at it is that 10 of Pentacles. This is the picture of your best life. This is what you know to be out there for you. This is your ideal. This is the picture that you've drawn. The best life, you know, the poster you hang on your wall. The 9 is our feeling like we're succeeding at this. You know, that we're looking at it not as a destination, but as a life to be lived. The best life is not just a picture in the future of a goal, something we're aspiring to, something we're working hard to achieve. It's what we're doing right now, in this very moment. We're living our best life. Okay? I like that very much. Good energy here. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, we'll put the rest of our cards on the table and then we'll get into this one by one. Okay. You've got a Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Art or Temperance card. You've got the Libra energy, the Justice card, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there is a very important revelation for you. Okay. I think there is a revelation about your future. I think it could even be that the future's now. That something that you thought was happening way down the road. The surprise is that it's actually happening right now. The timeline, I think, has been moved forward for you, for something. Okay? Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it here with Michael Scott right on top. And now we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need. If you have a prediction, please put that in the comments down below. Let's take a look around the room. Got quite a bit of major arcana, right? We got the Chariot and the High Priestess. And we've got the Art card temperance, and justice. Okay? So I kind of feel that you're getting some, I think, spiritual confirmation. I do feel like it's sort of a revelation about someone or something in your life that may be affecting your success, may be affecting your feeling like you're a successful person. I feel like there's somebody in your life that you're sort of discovering the truth about them. Yeah? But then with this temperance card and the justice card, it's kind of saying you're kind of forgiving of that person, right? That you're doing what needs to be done for your success. You're looking out for your progress, right? That means that you're not going to be allowing certain toxic people into your life. You're not going to be allowing any kind of interference or whatever that negativity might be. But you're also not going to overreact. You're moderating your behavior, the relationship with that person. I think you're trying to temper your reaction, right? And you're trying to be fair, but also just. So I think there is a revelation coming your way. And when we look at these cards, we've got the major arcana. In some ways, it's suggesting that you need to thicken your skin because somebody out there is not rooting for you. I know, how could that be, right? The interesting thing is that we don't have a lot of court cards here. We have the one court card, which is about you looking at the future, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we've got fire. Oddly enough, we don't have any water energy here. We've got a little bit of air. We've got earth, earth, and earth. And more earth. A lot of earth. I think that this is, you're going to have some important insights into the way that you've been making progress. We have a 3, we have a 9, and a 10 of our pentacles, right? And I think that you're going to be discovering ways that you can get to your goal faster. I think you're discovering not shortcuts, but some ways to streamline. And it could really be that we're getting rid of all these toxic things. We're just sort of, we're not overreacting to certain entanglements and certain drama, right? We're kind of just not reacting at all. It's kind of like, I don't even have time for it. Right, because I think it's trying to like suck you into it. It's trying to scatter your energy. And if we engage with it, and if we interact with that drama, then I feel like we're sort of then they win in a way, right? Because then we're slowing down our progress. Then they sort of got us in that snare. So I think what we're doing is we're just kind of keeping the blinders on. It's like, I'm not looking at the drama. I'm not going to get involved with that over there or that over there. And whether this is your drama necessarily or if it's just other people's stuff, I think you're staying focused on what you're doing because your life is about to really level up quick. And I think you know that. I think you feel that there is this sense of urgency right now. There's this sense of, hey, every moment is precious. Right? You got this 8 of Wands underneath the surface. This is a quickness. This is rapid fire. I think your life is picking up speed. You don't have time for nonsense. You don't have time to step in the bovine excrement. Best to avoid it. Okay? Because you're trying to live your successful life. You're trying to, and whatever that means to you, whether this is a career thing, a work thing, a creative thing, spirituality, you're making progress. I think that you are living your life the way you want to live it. And you're realizing that you're not going to waste time on other people's nonsense or drama. You're doing you. You're living your life the way you want to. You have this intuitive sort of a vision. Right? Spirit is showing you the way to your true self and to your best life. And this is what we're trusting. We're choosing to trust this divine light. And you're going to live life the way you want to live. You're going to dress the way you want to dress. You're going to enjoy the foods that you want to enjoy. This sort of thing. You're living life on your own terms. Okay? And which is to imply that maybe at some point in your past you didn't. That there was a point in your life where you tried harder to fit in. And now you don't care about fitting in. Now you care about being your authentic self. You're being real, right? And I think that as you do this, you're getting kind of a rude awakening about other people, that they don't like you to be a unique individual. When you start to go away from the herd, away from the group there, the group doesn't like that, you know. But the sense of urgency, I think you're somebody who does not like to waste time. You have an efficiency about you. You're someone that can have a million things to do in a day, and you just, once you turn on, you go. One thing to the next thing, you're on and you're efficient and you're functioning. You don't really stop and linger and dilly-dally. You don't get distracted by things over here. You got a list of things you do, you're checking them off your list, and that's how you're becoming successful. So in some ways, Spirit is trying to tell you, one, trust your feelings more. Two, don't get slowed down or distracted by nonsense. Stay efficient. Okay? So keep your checklist and just go one thing to the next, do it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? There are a lot of distractions out there in life, but you're maintaining clarity of your vision. Your Ace of Swords here. Okay? In a way, the Ace of Swords is sort of rising above all of the turmoil, all the chaos, all the drama, all the weather. And you have a clear vision of what you want and how to get there. And you're sticking to it. So this sense of urgency is realizing that I don't have a lot of time to waste. I don't have time to get sort of carried off to la la land mentally, without even knowing it, or getting pulled into other drama or other things that really don't matter to you. Okay? The Three of Pentacles behind you. Okay? You know what it's like to work hard. You know the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes for you to really make things happen. Okay? I think you realize that you're sort of responsible for your own success and your own happiness. Now, we don't see any water cards here, which is a problem for a Cancer, right? Because I feel like you're kind of, right now, you're not feeling your emotions so much. That's why Spirit's saying trust your intuition, trust your feelings. We got to feel them if we're going to trust them. But at the same time, I feel like you're they're all contained up in here, inside this suit of armor, in that chariot, are all of your sensitive bits, And in other words, we're not letting people penetrate our armor and affect us. We're not taking things personally, right? That you're committed. You're committed body, soul, and spirit to what you're doing. The path that you're on, whether it's a spiritual path, a financial path, a creative path, family, friends, a relationship maybe, whatever it is. You're committed, right? Body, soul, and spirit. And that's blood, sweat, and tears, right? That's a lot of effort being put into it. And you don't have time to waste on nonsense, because that just means that you're going to have to work even faster to make up for lost time. And there's not a lot of room for that right now for you. Okay? You've got your very best self up here at the top. I think you are functioning as efficiently as you ever have. I think you're happier than you've ever been. I think you're as hopeful and as optimistic. You feel powerful, more so than you've ever felt in your life. Okay? I think that you're always keeping this ideal self at the forefront of your mind, and this is sort of the goal for you, is to become the best version of yourself and always be looking to develop and grow and expand and evolve yourself. Your best self is always your goal. This is your ideal self out in the future, and you're working toward that. In some ways, it's your Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the goal, and it's an ever-moving goalpost. You get closer, and a goal moves. It gets higher and higher and higher, right? So there's never really a finish line in that sense, because we're always striving for more. Once you arrive somewhere, you think, okay, I got it. Now let's go a little bit further. Let's keep going. The 10 of Pentacles is not really a limit. It's not really a 10. It's the tarot's way of saying an infinite number of something. Okay? It's just because we count in base 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's a whole bunch. Some cultures count in base 2 or 3 or 5. It's 3, 4, 5, and then, I don't know, a lot, right? And I tell my daughter, if you can count to 10, you can count to infinity, right? And that's kind of what this card is. It's the ever-moving goalpost. We get close to this, and it keeps going a little bit further away. It keeps us hungry. It's sort of the carrot in front of us, and we just keep going forward. It's motivating us. It's something that we're striving for, we're aspiring to. And whatever this goal is, whether it's a financial goal, a spiritual goal, whether it is you becoming the best version of yourself, right? Whether it's some sort of progress you're making in any area of life, right? We keep sort of pushing out the ideal, okay? And in this sense, you're motivated till the day you die, right? There's never a moment where you're not sort of inspired to, to do something, to achieve something, to work hard at something, right? Of course, we do want to see the water energy. We want to see you enjoying your life, right? All of this earth energy here, all of this, the horizontal path, 3 and 9 and 10 and 9 and 10 and 9 and 10, all right? This is a lot. So when are you going to slow down and enjoy the work, or enjoy the results, enjoy the fruits of your labor? Okay. Let's talk about the path of the serpent. As we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It is totally free, doesn't cost anything. It supports the channel, and I really do appreciate that. So your general energy is the Knight of Pentacles. This is your ability to look into the future and see who you are, where you are, and what you're doing down the road. Whether it's 5 years, 10 years, whether it's even tomorrow, later today, right? And this is real karma, because we know that everything we do right now today is going to affect who we're becoming later, tomorrow, even in the next life, right? So it's all about living in the present, making the right choices now, so that I am always becoming who I want to become, so my life is always going. So I'm creating the good karma. Yeah. But this moon and this chariot card, this high priestess, right, the full moon and the Cancer energy, it's kind of this intuitive feeling like, is your future looking different now than you really thought it did? How often do we stop and look at our trajectory and think, is that really still who I want to become? Is that where I want to be and what I want to be doing? Right? Because maybe it's just more of the same. Maybe it's just like, I'm 90 years old, I'm still grinding away. Where's the love? Where's the excitement? Where's the feeling? Yeah. So I kind of think that some of this revelation, I feel like, again, you're becoming aware of people that aren't really on your side. And that brings us to our Temperance card. We're trying to modulate our reactions to the world, right? We're trying to temper our reactions to what other people do, what other people say. And maybe this is even about trying to find a balance now between the intense, work ethic and your sense of urgency, your haste. Trying to find a balance between that and, the joy and the home life, right? The personal life. We can look at the Cancer energy up here, the Chariot, as sort of representing the home, the family, the nurturing, the comfort, the love, the bond, the intimacy, and the connections, And the Chariot then becomes like, a truck driver who is always gone, always on the road, making a lot of money, has a nice house, never is there. Has a beautiful family, never gets to see them because they're out there grinding. They're out there driving that truck, grinding the gears, all day, every day for weeks on end. Eventually, got to come home, got to enjoy what we have. Okay, so how do we sort of blend that life? How do we make our life a little bit more savory in that way? Right? It's sort of become easy for you to stay focused on your work and do what you need to do so that you can have the good life and you're growing and developing yourself. But are we realizing that maybe it's a little lopsided? We need not only this ambition and this fiery energy and this forward-moving endurance and this push, but we need the love, we need the healing, we need the beauty and the joy, we need the fun, right? So I'm kind of wondering about that mystery card. So I think we're trying to temper our lives a little bit in that way, make life a little bit more savory. Food, it's practical. Food is meant to nourish your body and so you can grow and get stronger and you can go back to work. Food is fuel and that's it, right? Well, food can be art. Food can be both fuel and it can be pleasure. It can be joy and beauty, right? And so can life. We can work hard, we can play hard. Yeah. And so the success that you're achieving now, I think Spirit is trying to really ask you the question, why? What are you doing? What are you going to do with it? What do you want to accomplish? Who are you becoming? How are you bringing more joy and beauty and love into your life? Yeah. So I think you're very good at recognizing the toxic negative energy and getting that out and avoiding distractions and avoiding drama. What about the reverse of that? Where now we're recognizing joy and beauty and bliss and we're bringing that in. We're opening the door to that. That's not a distraction. That's not a waste of time. That's a very important element. Okay. We have the Justice card here, which again is about balance. Could this be a work-life balance? Could this be a left brain, right brain? Could this be logic and, emotion or creativity, right? Trying to strike a balance in our lives. And that's the difficult thing. That's why this card, of course, is in the position of the difficulty. So, I don't think we really see this very often, but it could be Spirit saying that you've been working too hard lately. That you have been busting your butt according to plan, taking things off the checklist, boom, 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 being efficient. Maybe you need a little distraction. Maybe we need to balance things out a little bit and you need to sort of rest and heal and love and stay home and enjoy your life, enjoy the people and sample the fruit and treat yourself. Right? Maybe this is up here because it's kind of saying, look, go buy yourself something nice. Go for a drive, not for work, just for joy, just to have fun. Maybe you're out here shopping, right? You're shopping for everybody else, buying everybody else what they need. Just get yourself something nice too. Time to elevate and exalt our own selves, our true self here, right? I think you are a very generous person. I think you do like to, treat other people. You got to treat yourself too. And I think sometimes that's the difficulty, is finding the balance between, I got to work hard, I got to work harder, harder, harder. I don't have time to take a break. I don't have time to relax. Have you been working so hard that you've been sort of neglecting some of the little things? Like it's somebody who is so busy at work that they don't have time to take a shower, right? Like, well, you need to, We've got to shower or take a bath, right? Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe you've been saying, okay, look, I got 3 minutes for the shower and boom, then I'm got to get dressed, got to go, 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 go. Maybe this is saying, no, take that long bubble bath. Treat yourself, relax, get a hot cup of tea, get a good book, and just lounge around for a minute. It doesn't have to be that structured and that efficient. Efficiency is wonderful. It's one of your best qualities, your ability to sort of organize yourself and stick to the plan. Because it's easy. It takes the thought out of it, But maybe that's what the High Priestess is here to say. Look, let's just live life a little bit more intuitively. Let's just kind of say, oh, hey, you know what? I'm sort of attracted to this stuff over here. I'm going to go and I'm going to let myself be distracted by this wonderful stuff over here, right? Instead of being so logical and so ordered and so organized and structured that we're avoiding all distractions because we're doing this fire to earth thing. We're creating. Work, 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 success. You're good at it. Okay? But the intuition here, the high priestess is trying to show you the way to the best life, which I think is a balance between the intuition and the reason, the emotion and the sort of logic, the left and right brains. And we're getting the clarity. This is clarity. This is an aha moment. This is saying, oh, okay, this is what life's all about. I've been working so hard that I've really missed everything. I couldn't see clearly because you were so immersed in this work that you're doing. I can't see everything around. Now I have clarity. Yeah. I think this Spirit's way of saying that you need to treat yourself. You need to bring in some of the good things in life. I want this mystery card to be water. All water, all the time, all day, 10 of cups, right? If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. Let's see. Another high priestess. The high priest is really saying trust in your intuition, because your intuition is taking you to your empress life, your best life, the life where you put in work but you get the rewards too. That, yeah, it's stressful and it's hardworking and it's challenge after challenge, but it's also intensely beautiful and rewarding and it feels good. The high priestess is card number 2. What's behind the high priestess? Card number 3, the empress. Yeah. And so all work, right, and no play kind of makes, you know how it goes. So I think that's what the high priestess is saying, that, look, you keep your hard work, yeah. Add in, we got the 3 of Pentacles. Add in the 3 of Cups too. Add in that celebration. Work hard, play hard. Find a balance. Yeah, and that's how you're going to feel that you are living your best life at this very moment. Now we're going to do an extended reading. We'll do a hexagram from the Jing. We'll do some oracle cards. Click on the link in the corner. There's a link down below as well. New readings for Cancer Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesday and Friday. Be sure to watch both readings, Tuesday and Friday. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.